Uh, people is dying. People are dying, and I wanted to. I don't know the best way I know how to help. It ain't. I can't go to people's house and help them all across the country, but at least I can. I don't know. Give you the best advice that I know how to give you that I have. Um, it was warmer here today, but in other places like New York, people losing their life, and a lot of it, you know, no disrespect, is common sense. One of those things is what I've been saying: stay your butt in the house. Stay in the house. Stay in the house. Nothing out there is worth your life. Nothing. Nothing. This is another thing, and I keep getting I keep showing these different ways and methods and products and stuff like that, but it's always like somebody say, "Oh, that stuff is too expensive," and I understand, I do to a point, you know. The part that gets me is the people that keep saying it's too expensive, and they rag on me about the stuff that I keep bringing forth. You don't see me having no expensive cars in my driveway. You don't see me having all these expensive jewelry. You don't see me having all this expensive basically nonsense. You don't see me rocking all of this expensive shoes, and you don't. And it's a reason for that. It's because, to each his own, to each his own. This is not a time in the world to me for fashion. It's just not. But people got money for beer. That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. Thank you for that, Pete Lewis. That's my point exactly. People got money for beer. I see them, the same people that keep telling me ain't no money. I ain't got no money to be buying all of this, all of that expensive stuff. But you got on $400 shoes. Now, I went to this one guy channel a few weeks back, and he hit me with that all, of course he had to get, straight to the cornfield. But he hit me with a bunch of that. And I go to his channel, what do I see? He got a rack of all these expensive name brand shoes. That's what your channel is about. I get it. I don't go on your channel talking about that's stupid and that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that because that's what you want to do. Now, is it realistic? Hell no. These days and time where we're talking about surviving blizzards, overwhelming heat, nah, nah, absolutely not. This is about staying alive right now. And if that's not important to you, don't knock me for it. Now, the money that I acquire, rather, I spend my money on trying to keep my family safe. I spend my money on trying to stock food. I spend my money on trying to protect my family. I don't got to, man, look, come on, man. I'm going to show you the bottom before I show you the top. Started from the bottom. Now we here, but yo, peep game, son. Peep game, son. I ain't gonna say the name of them boys. You already know what the name of them is. Started from the bottom, now we hit, man. That's how important shoes is to me. Transportation is more important to me than shoes. How you gonna buy a shoe? Now, if we want to get realistic with it, how you gonna buy a shoe? If I bought a shoe for $400, let me keep it all together 100 with you. If I buy a shoe for $400, hell, if I buy a shoe for $200, I do not plan on walking in it. If I buy a shoe for more than $200, the only reason I'm doing that is because those $200 shoes are going to make me more money. Those shoes will pay for themselves and make me more money. Other than that, there is no reason. I don't need this to match my outfit. The only outfit I need those $200 or $400 shoes to match is the same Dickie work suit that I need to make the money to pay them shoes off or what have you. No, it's ridiculous to me. So right now, I keep thinking to myself, I'm making videos on trying to tell people how to stay warm, right? And they get mad at you. They get mad at you. You know what I mean? They get highly upset. You tell them how not to burn their house down, they get mad at you. They want you. This has become the world of what you call it, like Netflix. Pick and choose. They want you to do what they want you to do when they want you to do it, and I thought slavery was over somewhat, but it's gotten ridiculous. You know what I mean? I figured a few things out. I said I wasn't gonna do this no more. Matter of fact, I'm not. All I'm gonna say is, listen, I'm gonna get off of that because I was going down a dark alley. Family, go buy them blankets. Get them blankets. Get them blankets. They don't cost nothing. Walmart. If you can't get no blankets, go to get some towels. If you can't go get no towels, man, look, go to Goodwill. Go. I'm telling you, I got a bunch of them old grandmama quilts, probably been around for 100 years or better. And people think that's trash. And once somebody loved one pass away, and the kids and the grandkids don't want it, they take it to the Goodwill, right? They take that stuff to the Goodwill, and then they don't even realize it's priceless. You go in there and pay $7 for it, and if you got one of those little red tags, you might pay $3 for it. They don't realize, and you don't even realize, what you just purchased for $3 is literally priceless. Somebody sat and stitched this quilt by hand, piece by piece, from all of their kids' old pieces of clothing, old curtains that tore off the windowsill. They stitched this stuff together, piece by piece by piece, and over the years finished it. And it was beautiful, and they don't even know it's made from all the kids and all the things in their whole life. But the kids end up throwing that away. That's where I come in, and I go snatch them mugs up. And I got tons of them. For a minute, my wife thought I was nuts. I was like, these is priceless. Because when it get cold, this new crap just don't keep you warm. This new mess you buy in these big box stores, this stuff is mass produced by machines, not no sweet lady's hand. This stuff is mass produced by machinery that miss stitches. What this woman would do is, if she happened to, which is rare, miss a certain stitch, or the stitch didn't hit just right, or maybe the material folded over, she would undo that, start all over, and hit that thing just right, and make that doggone pattern exactly how she wanted to be, and make sure it's durable enough where it's going to last over 100 years. That machine ain't doing that. The machine is just counting numbers. It just has to pump out this quilt. It don't care what it looks like. So go get those quilts. Go get them covers and cover yourself up. That's point blank. You don't need all this crap. Somebody, and I know she was joking, she was like, Led, I'm going broke following you. Don't buy everything I show you. Buy what you need. It's my job to actually be able to show y'all what we can do, the options. Just because I show it to you don't mean you got to buy everything. Buy what you need. Buy what you need. That don't mean go on no spending spree and buying everything I show you. It's just, I'm just showing you options. Remember that. I'm just showing you options. I'm not selling you anything. I'm showing you options. And I want everybody to be safe. It's people out there, they saying it's what, up to 50 people now done passed away from this storm. And the first thing I see is one of the problems was common sense. Look, I'm from the North. I can speak on it. Born and raised. Most of my life, born and raised. One of those things is, I don't care how bad you need it. Take your butt in the house. Stay there. Hunker down. Bunker down. When I'm doing these videos, I'm in a tent right now. When I keep doing these videos about this tent, I've been doing this for a reason. Y'all know, okay, it was a product placement. Very true. There was a reason why I wanted this product. Because this is important. This is important. I could bring any product I want on this show, but this is important. You know how many people is out there homeless, ain't got nowhere to go, and people that's getting put out their house? Now, here's one for you. Here's one for you. You don't necessarily have to be getting put out your house either right now. The other thing is something could happen in your house and you still gotta leave. Say you got a house, you're not homeless. If something happens in your house where you gotta bug out, where are you gonna go? Because here's the problem that they're having right now. It's all over the news. All of these places, these, what do you want to call it? I'm trying not to trip up and say no words. Shelters, if you will, are filled. People's pipes are busting. Somebody said gas leaks are happening. When you have people in the South don't quite understand how horrible the ice and cold is. I don't think you have no idea the power of ice. Ice becomes a murder weapon. It kills people and then it melts away, and nobody know how this crime happened. People, they don't find people under snow till the spring. And the crime happened 8 months ago. People been walking right past this victim every day, coming out the bar every single day, and didn't even know until the temperatures warmed up and this big snowbank finally melted down to a point. There he is. And we thinking this is a game. We thinking it's a joke. Now another thing, now I'm going to show y'all this straight up, and I forgot my hat. I'm going to show y'all this straight up. Even if you have a home, if you have shelter, one of the problems that we're having is we're killing ourselves because we're using our fireplaces. And I told you all about creosote. Yes, I told you all about creosote, right? Creosote is just a thing. Creosote is almost like pouring gas around your fireplace. And I'm going to show it to you right now. I've been burning wood in here every day, all day, damn near, for the last couple weeks I've had this tent up, right? So get this. I'm going to show you exactly in such a short amount of time what happens. I'm going to take you with me because I was out here working on it. That's the only reason I really went live. I'm going to show you. Okay. I'm going to show y'all what creosote is. Now, I took my stovepipe off, okay? And I did that so I could show you this. I don't know if you can see in there. I'm going to turn it towards the sun so you can see. You see that stuff in there, that grime? Can y'all see that? Let me see. Can y'all see that? Perfect. I had it perfect. Wait a minute. Can y'all see that? It looked like bugs is inside. Oh man, I hope y'all can see that. I got it at a perfect angle. Okay. That is like liquid gasoline. This builds up in your chimney as you burn all kinds of wood. This stuff is highly, highly flammable. Now, what I want you to see is I've only been burning this wood for about 2 weeks. Most people burn their stuff for years and never get their chimney clean out. So I'm gonna show you, I'm gonna bring it over here to a clean, fairly clean area. And I'm not gonna take a brush to it. I'm just gonna show you. If you can see it coming down, see that? Them ain't ashes, that's creosote. See that? It's still in there. You gotta take a brush and scrub these crumbs out of there. Let me get you all the way down there. You gotta scrub them crumbs out of there. They look like crystals. You can't hardly tell, but they look like crystals. This ain't ash. This stuff here, you can light that up like a damn match. Okay? You can light that up like a match. Now here's the thing. If you start a fire, if you start your fire and your fire get burning too hot, too heavy, and it sends something up, or some of that finally collapses down in the pipe and all of that hits down in your fireplace into your from your chimney, all that whooshes out. That now listen, it's like a fireball if you ain't never seen it. A fireball whooshes down your chimney and pushes out into your house or whatever it is structure you have and burns your damn house up. And all us northerners know we see this every year. Every year. So hold on. I'm gonna knock a little bit off of this pipe and I'm gonna give it a good cleaning tomorrow. But I know it's down. Look at that. Look at that. See that? That's just the loose stuff. But you take a pipe brush down here and you clean it out. This is why I keep telling people, please have your chimney sweep. Hold on, y'all. I got a couple of things for you. Give me 2 ticks. I want to get a better stand so I can get this done properly. Get a proper chimney sweep. Sweep your dang on chimney out, because the thing that saved your life might end up being the actual thing that kills you. Your own chimney. Okay? So, I'm going to show you this too. You see this? This is the doggone little screen mesh that I put in there to stop the ambers from going up and catching stuff on fire. But as you can see, it's full of creosote. See that? Remember, this used to be perfectly silver. Knock that off. I'm gonna show y'all a couple of these hacks. Put that back in there. Okay? That keeps the ambers from floating away and catching trees and stuff on fire. Now, I'm gonna show you this. If you got one of these tents, your stove jack is nothing but silicone. This one is silicone. This ain't that fiberglass mat. This one came with a silicone mat. So all I did was take one of those silicone cookie sheets. Same thing. That's all this thing is. And I'm gonna put this through here. That one done melted a little bit. I'm gonna put this through here. See if y'all can see that. Okay. Put that back on. and put this top cap back on, I'm gonna show you something else. Everybody said, how are you keeping the wind from whooshing down when the high winds was here? You see how I snaked this? I snake this around so the wind just don't just push straight into the tube. If it snake around, it breaks the wind a little bit. That way, it keeps the wind from whooshing down there and messing up your situation. I hope this makes sense to you. So this is why it's shaped like this. It's not for to be cute. It's so I can direct the wind. I can't see my stove, but here go my new flapjack. All this is to keep the rain from getting in. That's okay. We're gonna go in and we're gonna hook it up. And we're gonna talk about this because this is people are dying for the simplest things that they could have had taken care of. Simple things. That's that. Let me make sure it's pointing the right way. Good as gold. Good as gold. And it's just like that. It's that simple. We don't have to keep on dying. We have to be prepared. There's nothing wrong with shoes. There's nothing wrong with clothes. There's nothing wrong with fashion. But family, we gotta also think about it in real time. Will we do this? If your baby is hungry, would you buy $400 shoes? Your kid ain't got no Pampers? Would you buy $400 shoes if, your lights is cut out, your gas is cut out, your water cut out? No, you wouldn't. I hope you wouldn't. Well, this ain't no different. You got to have these preparations in your house. And I'm going to say this too. This is part of, I'm not going to start my wood stove because I'm going to go back in after this quick live. I just wanted to show y'all that. I'm going to start this buddy heater though. I'm going to start him up. Here's another way to stay warm. This just ain't for campers and survivalists. This is for people inside your house. This just ain't for survivors like us, preppers. There we go. This ain't just for preppers, And I'm trying to get my point across and get people to understand this, that this, I even had, you know what? Hey, I got one for you. I had somebody tell me, another brother selling out doing white boy stuff. That's what they said. I couldn't even respond. All I could do is shake my head. Another brother selling out doing white boy stuff. When I read that comment, of course I deleted it immediately. But we'll turn around and be, people like that will be dumb enough where he'll die with $400 shoes on. This isn't about race. This isn't about color. This is about survival. And only a fool, you listen to me close, everybody. Only a fool does not listen and learn from your enemy or a opposer or whoever. If you're so stupid to say, I'm not learning from that person or those group of people because I don't like them or I don't want them around me, I'm not going to learn from them, you will lose. You will lose every freaking time. Let me tell you something. In war, in any kind of war or battle, it's a thing called, you can't win a war without intelligence. Literally, not just intelligence in your head, but intelligence of knowing your enemy. Knowing how is your enemy get. If they're shooting these kind of rockets, we need those kind of rockets. If they have these kind of firearms to shoot faster than ours, we need those kind of firearms. You're a fool if you don't understand how this works. See, that's our problem. So if I'm not playing basketball enough, but I'm helping people live and survive. See, I look at me. I can't help you with no jump shot. I can't help you dunk. I can't help you with that. I can't show you that. So if I can't show you that, what? I'm no good? I'm no good for nothing? Of course not. Everybody has their own skills and their own talents, and it ain't got to be stereotypically what we're supposed to be or what we have claimed to be ours. That's garbage. Garbage. We have went too far. We have gone too far with the nonsense. All of this stuff, you know, it is ridiculous. And then you see other cultures doing this stuff. You see other cultures hunting for their food, gathering, growing, beekeeping. But see, we'll fall behind because what we claim it, what we say, that's white boy stuff. And then we fall behind. Your family will freeze to death because you think this type of survival and providing for your family, to all my brothers and sisters, this is about providing for your family. I don't know who the hell changed the definition, but providing for your family, first come first, is about safety, keeping your wife, your woman, your queen, your children, and everybody in your kingdom, in your castle, safe, no matter what it's going to take. It ain't about dressing your baby in the most expensive baby clothes that he'll grow out of in the next 30 to 60 days. That just face off. That blows my mind. You will put this baby on $700 worth of clothes, little Jordans that big that cost just as much as a grown man Jordan shoe, and then all this expensive clothing and hat, and try to make him look like the baby daddy that you hate. You dress the baby up to look like the baby daddy that you hate, but then when you can't pay the rent, you go look for that man and be like, you ain't giving me enough for child support. That's why I can't stand your daddy. So we gotta, we messing up. People is dying. People is dying out here. Family, this ain't no black or white situation. This is a survival situation. And we losing at it because we think we too cool. Staying in a tent? That's insane. Sleeping in a tent? What? Right. I said I wasn't gonna do that no more. Anyway, how y'all doing? Good to see y'all in here. I just wanted to show y'all a few things. Wrap yourself up with cover. Use your solar power generators and plug up that doggone 250 watt heater and get under that damn blanket with your babies. Get in a small room, close it off. I don't even care if you got to just put blankets up to the door like we used to do. All them big houses ain't got up in the north ain't got doors to them. Even though you know about 100, 200 years ago they used to have doors. They don't no more. Even in Georgia, what's up, bro? Even in Georgia, them big old giant old homes don't have doors on all of them. So put a blanket up to that damn, I don't know, every one of my friends growing up in the wintertime, you go over their house to go play Atari. Somebody got blankets and sleeping bags up to one or two or three or four of the doorways. They had them blankets either stapled to the doorway, thumb tacked up the doorway. So you want to go into the kitchen, you got to move the cover out the way and go into the kitchen. You want to go into your friend room, you move his cover out the way to go in his room. And then everybody had blankets on the floor rolled up or towels so the air don't blow through around the blanket. And the thing is, we messing up because we forgot about that stuff like that was 40, 100 years ago. That was in my lifetime. That was in my lifetime. Ain't nobody putting no towels down to the floor no more. We on Amazon looking for draft mats that's supposed to hook to a certain kind of door, a certain kind of way with some special kind of hooks. Man, you better go in there and roll up one of them hotel towels that you stole from the Hilton on your vacation. You know you brought back about 4, 5 of them towels. Go roll one of them up and jam it down up under that damn door. Stop being all bougie with it. Like you scared of what people gonna say when they come to your house. Don't invite them then. I don't invite people to my house that don't understand the struggle, the real struggle. If you come over my house like, ugh, what is that? You ain't the one I want to invite over. You ain't the one I want over here no way. Cause if you think that's bad, wait till you see what we eating for dinner. You ain't gonna be with that either. Yeah, y'all know, roll that doggone rug up, roll that, you know, that tight roll. And jam him down there, put a brick on each side, man. Cut it out. You know? People out here dying because they too cute. They too cute to be safe. Too cute to be safe. I seen a girl on the news, and I pray she's okay. I pray she's okay. But she had about $400-500 worth of hair in her head, running for the hills in a snowstorm. Little bitty shoes on, little coat that only come up to here, and like a little navel about to show. You know what I mean? What you got this little coat on for? All I could listen. I'm watching the news in sadness, and at the same time, I'm shaking my head like, oh God. You know, the little with the little fur hood around here, and the coat only come up to here, and you got on these little tight, little thin leggings. Now these is my northerners. Now that's why I'm getting on you, cause you know better. You know better. I'm gonna let a couple southerners get away with it, but you northerners, my brothers and sisters in the snow, you know better than that. You coming out here in these little thin leggings, and you got on some of them, what's them kind of boots girls like to wear? They real soft, uh, with the little fur around the top, and they furry on the inside, and they always stanking the inside like corn. What's the name of them? Them shoes. All girls wear them. Golly, they ugly. They look like Eskimo shoes. Uggs, Uggs, Uggs. After they wear them for about 2 weeks, that's exactly what they smell like too. They named them perfect. They smell like ugh. You ever smell some Uggs? They'll be brand new. The whole inside though smell like it's about 3 mice. Mice done went in there and had babies in there, and that's the new residence of the mice. I don't understand. They'll go and pay $400 for them shoes. And for the life of me, I never understand. Can't you take the inside out? Can't you rip that fur out of there and go and wash that fur out? You pay $400 for some shoes that's gonna stink in a week. Even if you keep your feet clean, they make your feet sweat. I done seen them, man. I know. And you mean to tell me you can't take the insides out to go wash them up? That's because they want you to go ahead and buy some more. Because they know they going to go to stinking. I think they even might come pre-stanked. They might add a little stank to it to get it started. Because I done seen them mugs go bad quick. Them expensive shoes and the cheap ones. The cheap ones is worse. Yeah, you say you get something for $25? Them is worse. I seen them at the dollar store. The dollar store, and they sitting right next to the sandals that's gonna give out on you and give up the ghost as soon as you get to the beach. That little thing gonna just come through the middle and you gonna be flip-flopping. Yes, they pre-stanked. All of them smell like cream corn after a week. Cream corn. You ever left? This for my northerners with everything is fueled by natural gas. You ever left some macaroni and cheese on the stove back in the day where we had a pilot light? You leave that macaroni and cheese on there for about 4 hours. You come back and think, you start looking for a mouse, don't you? I believe we done caught a rat. Or some cream corn, leave some cream corn on the stove with that pilot light that never goes out. You start looking for a rat. You start looking under the cabinet. Look over there. Look under the microwave. Make sure you don't see nobody under there. Something done went bad in here. Yeah, start taking the trash out and everything. Take the trash out everywhere. Get the trash out of here. Something done went bad. No, that's them feet. That's them feet, boy. Cream corns. So I don't even want to stay here long. I just want us to have a little bit more sense. We doing too much, man. We doing too much. You know? Aren't we? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Anyway, any questions, y'all? Cover everything we've been talking about for years. It's hard for me to remember everything because we've been talking about it for years. Cover, sleeping bags. This is stuff that don't even cost no money. You do not have to pull out no credit. Look at that. Look, come here. Let me show you something. You don't got to pull out no credit card to go buy this. You don't got to pull out no credit card to go get no damn sleeping bag. These sleeping bags about $15. Come on, man. It'll save your life, though. For a sleeping bag. You know what? Let me tell you something. My father, he's a good man. He knew what we were going to be up against, and we never even cared. We never even knew what was going on. He prepared us for two things. My father did. Now, my mother, she would get us presents, you know, like a mother would. She makes sure you got a good cake and some candles. Your friends come over, and she made your birthday and your holidays sweet and innocent. My father was a military man. My father gave you stuff that made you be like, what you do this for? I don't even understand this. I don't get you, Dad. I don't get it. So this is a true story. If my sister was here, my wife knows about all this. If my sisters was here, my brother was here, and they all probably watching, y'all know what my dad would get you for Christmas, Easter, birthday, whatever, Hanukkah, whatever day you want to call it. If it had something to do with gifts, you know what my daddy got us? Damn sleeping bag. Christmas, you go under the tree and see sleeping bags. What the hell? I wanted an Optimus Prime and Megatron set. Sleeping bag. My father got us things for survival, and I never got it. Two things. I can't make this up. This is a true story. This is personal. This ain't the lead farmer crap. This is the real me talking. Okay. My father got us sleeping bags and thick ass wool socks and hats and gloves. My brother called me the other day and sent me a picture, made me almost cry because my dad is gone. He said, look, I got on them daddy gloves, you know. My dad passed away and he didn't leave us things like trinkets of gold and necklaces and jewelry. No, no, no. You get my gloves. You're going to need that. You get these boots. You get my army blanket. You get my duffel bag. Listen, this is real. And I ain't saying this because he was homeless or broke. No, this is stuff that me and my sisters and my brothers keep. We use this stuff to this day. He left us things to help us either start our own lives off right, start our own families, keep our own families safe, and survive. So I can't make this up right off the top of my head. I can think of two of my favorite sleeping bags. Just every year, almost every other holiday, you got a sleeping bag. And I can think of, I had Transformer sleeping bag. I had this sleeping bag for some reason. It was just covered, you know, pictures of marshmallows on it. Marshmallow sleeping bag, Transformer sleeping bag, and Bugs Bunny sleeping bag. It was always sleeping bags. I had so many sleeping bags that I learned when I was young, hey, we can zip all these together. They was all compatible no matter where they got them from. You could take them down, turn them into a whole blanket, and then the zippers match. Zip these mugs up and you will be in a sleeping bag the size of this damn tent. Never made sense to me. Like, why do dad keep buying us sleeping bags? I got about 8 of these boys. Number one, when your friends come over spend the night, they got a sleeping bag. Give them an extra sleeping bag. Give him that army blanket. We go to the beach. We didn't have beach blankets. When we went to the beach at Crane Creek, for everybody from Ohio, we went to Crane Creek and Cedar Point. You know what we ate our little noonday lunch on? Blankets from the military. This itchy, scratchy, green wool blankets. All the rest of the families was smiling and having fun, and I'm itching. My butt cheeks is itching. We sitting here eating this fried chicken that my mama made. No, we didn't get our food from the restaurants. We would literally have to leave out of the amusement park, go into the parking lot, roll out that carpet, and eat our fried chicken that my mother made before we went to the amusement park. We had our own real house dinner right here in the parking lot, right by some old Buicks and stuff. We ain't at no tables with everybody else. This is a true story. Lord is my witness. We go to the beach, we sitting on that army cover. Dad, can I get off this cover? Sit down. Sit down. You be all right. What? What do you mean I'm gonna be all right? Can I just sit? I'd rather sit on the concrete or the piping hot sand. Sit down, eat that chicken. Sit down, eat that chicken. I ain't trying to hear all that. You got all day for that bullshit now. Come on, hurry up, eat. We got to go back in here. It's almost, because we getting out of here about 11 o'clock. I ain't going to be waiting on nobody. That's my father. Sleeping bags, pillows, thick, crazy pillowcases, gloves, mittens. He never got us. Oh, snowsuits, shovels. What do you buy children shovels for? So when I buy stuff like that for my kids, they be looking at me like, Dad, you nuts. My father is crazy. My daughter right now, she'd be like, that's my dad though. I'll buy him a shovel in a heartbeat. My daughter, in that video that y'all watch, me and my daughter plant our gardens at our own separate houses, that's a shovel I gave her. Not for gardening, for anything. I told her, you could plant a tree with this shovel, you could dig yourself out of a bad situation, or you could knock a sucker clean over the head. hit it right about here. And you good. This little shovel right here, son, this means everything. My father got us stuff to get us out of a jam. We so busy these days buying our 3-year-olds. You'll buy a 4-year-old $400 shoes. Buy a 4-year-old $400 shoes. And the kid can't read, write, he's pissing his pants, everything. He's useless. He's a baby. And you say, oh, he's so smart. Just because he got on that stuff don't make it smart. Because he got on $400 shoes and $400 worth of clothes, and it smelled like he just took a 40-pound dump in those $400 worth of clothes. And you better hurry up and change it, because I believe it's going to leak down in those $400 shoes. Trash. And you know baby dookie stains stuff up. You ain't cleaning that out. Some baby clothes, you know, you hand them down to somebody else, and you've been doing everything. You didn't even, when OxyClean first came out, all the mamas went crazy. Oh my God, it can really do that? OxyClean, get the baby crap out of your baby's clothes. No, not this kind. Not ghetto babies. Ghetto baby stains don't come out. I don't know what the other people feed. They was actually feeding their babies carrots and peas. But y'all know how we get down. We be feeding our kids ground up steak. You know, we'll chew up this ribeye a little bit, huh? Eat that. chew up this ground chuck burger, huh? Them stains ain't coming out them baby clothes. The peas and carrots come out. Not A1 steak sauce on the baby clothes. A1 steak sauce don't come out them baby clothes. Mess them baby clothes up. You done bought $400 worth of clothes and they got A1 steak sauce and burger grease on it. You ain't gonna never get that out with no OxyClean or nothing else they come out with on late night TV commercial. You must be foaming at the mouth. We got to get ourselves together and get these people together. If you know anybody that need help, you may have to do the unthinkable right now. Man, let them in your home and let them get warm. I'm talking to I'm talking to the people in those situations now. I ain't saying let everybody in your house. I'm talking about, man, it's some real life-threatening situations going on where people, if you don't, they're gonna die. You know? So I wish I could. Sometimes I kind of wish y'all could just talk to my old man, you know, and you could hear and know what I know. He was a beast. He was a beast, man. He was funny as all get out, but he was a beast. You didn't know quite how to take him. Like, should I be laughing? When my father spoke, you didn't know whether you should be laughing or listening. Because it's hard to do both, right? You didn't know, should I really be writing this down or trying not to piss my pants because I'm laughing or trying to hold my laugh in? That was my dad, you know? Anyway, I don't want to keep y'all. I just came on here real quick. I know the end of the year is rolling around, and I'm going to say it, and I said I'm going to keep on saying it, I'm going to keep on saying it, I'm going to keep on saying it. This is only going to keep getting worse. I know a lot of folks don't want to hear it, but it's going to keep getting worse. Now, what I'm going to also do, I do want to do another video of something that I just discovered for all the content creators. How many content creators do I have in the house right now? I got a tip for you. That's happening to me that might be happening to you too, where you're wondering what the heck is going on. How many content creators I got? I mean, literally, you make content and put on your channel. I'm not talking to the people that just has a channel. I'm talking about the people that may be affected by something wrong with this platform. Okay, okay. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in the house and I'm going to come back because it's something that's going on that I want to let you guys know. Now, who saw my video pop up in the middle of the night last night? Who saw my video pop up in the middle of the night? I left it up of me and Lady Led in the gorilla cart. How many people saw that video pop up? No, this one is about to be over. I just want to get started on. Okay, y'all seen that video pop up. Okay, I'm going to get off this video and then I'm going to come back and we're going to do another video because all the people that's been with me for years are wondering, why did he put this video up again? That video is not new. If you see it, I got on my work gear. I got on my uniform. If you see that video, I got my uniform on. And everybody is like, why is you putting this up again? I'm going to tell you why, and you're going to want to stick around for this. I'm going to cut this video off. Give me about 15, 20 minutes, and I'm going to come back in. We're going to do a quick live on some things that I just figured out. All right? Live Farmer 73, please stay warm, stay safe. Please stay warm, stay safe. Protect your people, protect your own. Stay warm, stay safe. Protect your people, protect your own. Have some common sense. Keep your butt in the house. Nothing is worth leaving the house in the middle of 5 to 20 feet of snow. Nothing. Your life is not worth that. Going to the store to get a black. I know, because I just talked to my cousin. What you about to do? He up there. About to go to the store real quick, get a black. In a blizzard? Nothing is worth your life, man. You know, again, my dad kept everything in the house, man. We never had to leave the house for nothing. Nothing. We used to have family members spend a night at our house. They over there partying, come out, and it's a blizzard. You didn't know why you was in the house partying. My dad, he got cover for you. Man, you need a shot of liquor? Want a shot of liquor? Okay. Want a beer? Want a sandwich? What you need? He would have all these grown people. They stay to the house with us because they can't leave. But we got enough food, blankets, shelter, cover, everything we needed. All these grown folks had. They didn't have to want for nothing while they was at our house. But dad wouldn't let them leave. Sometimes they'd be drinking and you know, he don't want to let nobody leave tipping off like that. Man, you stand, Roy. Man, give me your keys, man. Give me your keys, Roy.
Man, I'm all right, baby boy. You know me, okay? I'm whipping the grain, baby.
Man, Roy, hey, somebody, go take his coat. Give me your keys, Roy. That was my daddy. Go on, lay up in there. Hey, little led, y'all go sleep in the basement. Roy gonna sleep in your bed, but he gonna throw up on my cover. Take your ass in the basement. Roy, go sleep in his room. Okay? I'm about to tell y'all what's popping. All right? Live Farmer 73, please be safe. I love you. Please be safe. Nothing is worth your life. Nothing. I love you. And I'm out.